Hello everyone. This is another sad day in our lives, the day that the Twin Towers are struck by terrorists. This is going to be a 9/11 special episode. Nothing really special about it, but I just wanted to say a few things. And of course record some gameplay while I'm at it, but that's not really the most important thing here now, is it? What I came here to talk about was 9/11, of course, because that's the day that we're on. And I'll be uploading this today as well, because 9/11. Now, I didn't lose anyone in 9/11, not me specifically, but I have friends and family that have lost friends and family in 9/11. My grandma lost her coworkers. Some of her coworkers died in the when the plane struck the tower and when the tower came down. I can't remember which tower, if it was the if it was one of the I know it was one of the towers, but I'm just gonna get to the point. Some of her friends and co-workers went down in the tower, and they're doing the whole 9/11 speech now as I'm speaking. The the remembrance thing where they're calling out everyone's names, and that's how they remember it. I know I probably sound like a dick, but I'm very bad at remembering names and that kind of thing. But this little I guess you can say speech will come from my heart because, you know, it's like, as sad as it is to lose all those thousands of people and all the hardships that everyone goes through, I honestly would like to just say um, that I really. What's the word that I'm looking for here? Hmm. I guess I can feel your pain of losing a loved one. I I do care very much about all the people that were lost to senseless terrorism, to senseless violence. I care very much, and I feel very sorry for all those people that were involved, and I feel very sorry and very sad for everyone that's lost someone in that pointless act of terrorism. And that's what terrorism is. It's pointless butchery. It's genocide in this case. I mean, you just killed thousands of people in a matter of like an hour. It's ridiculous. You don't see us coming over to your country just to kill thousands of people for no reason whatsoever. There probably was a reason in their minds why they did it, but there's no reason for something like that. I feel very bad for all of you that have lost family and friends in this kind of attack, and I wish I could do more to help, but um, leave a comment down below telling me all of your experiences. If you lost someone, if you want to say something in the comments. I'm also pretty sad on this day because my grandma lost quite a few of her friends in 9/11, and I never really knew their friends. I probably actually did, but because I used to go to her work, which she used to work in FedEx, and I used to go over to her work all the time to help her out when I was little, so I probably knew a few of them, honestly. But it's just a very hard day. I wish that it hadn't come to this, and I wish that we could all forget such a sad day, but what are you gonna do? I could easily just say move on, but how can I say that? You can't just move on from something like this. It's a sad, sad thing, and I wish that we could just simply move on from something like this, but how could you move on? All the feelings are still there, and all the memories are still there. Never forget 9/11, and never forget all the people that lost their lives, and never forget the people that sacrificed their lives trying to protect those people in the tower as they tried to leave. I've heard many brave stories. Sorry, very bad allergies today. But that doesn't really matter now, does it? Anyway, well, I mean, my allergies don't matter anyway. So, one second. Yeah, I hope my nose doesn't bleed, but anyway, back to my little speech. So, all of you that have lost someone very dear and near to you, be it friend or family, write a comment in the comment section down below. I love listening to stories. I'm always fascinated to listen. I'm always uh, a good listener. I'm always listening to people with whatever they have to say, be it little, be it small. I couldn't honestly care how big of a story or how small a story it is, and also, oh, I would listen to it anyway. Like, I couldn't care less if it's a big or small story. Tell me in the comment section down below if there's someone special that you remember. I'm sorry, I feel quite a bit sad because I don't have anything to share with you guys about 9/11, but I'm just glad I didn't have to go through it. My mom and dad told me that they had quite a few neighbors that were actually going to 9/11, the Twin Towers, on the day that the terrorist attack was going to happen, but one of them didn't wake up in time, like he missed the alarm, and he didn't go to the Twin Towers, and his life was spared. Another person had to go to a meeting instead of going to the Twin Towers. His life was spared. Another person had to, you get what I'm saying. All those people were like, they had God watching them, basically telling them, no, don't go there, something bad's going to happen. It's like a premonition. It's like some otherworldly force was telling them, do not go there, you're going to die. Or at least, do not go there, something bad's going to happen. That's all I really have to say, but yeah, again, I know I've said this and I'll reiterate it once again. Make sure to tell me. I'd love to hear your stories. I'd love to hear all the sadness. We can all cry together. We can all grieve together. Even if we don't know each other, we're all human beings. We all are a human race. We can't be separated by color or by creed. We have to stick together. We have to stand together and fight the terrorists that try to take away our livelihood, that try to take away our like, they try to take away us. You get what I'm trying to say here? They're trying to take away everything that we hold dear, everything that we love. They try to take away everything. And I cannot stand for something like that. It's truly a sad, sad thing when something like this has to happen. None of this would have to happen, but sadly, it just happened as it did. I still remember watching a story about about the firemen, the brave firemen that rescued a woman from the tower. The tower crumbled down upon them, and they were trapped underneath the rubble for, I can't even remember, I can't even tell you how long, I can't actually remember, but they were trapped under there for a good while, like a very good while, and they survived. They found air pockets in the rubble to breathe, and um, they lived. They actually got through it. They got they were dug out of the rubble, and they lived. I remember hearing a story about this poor lady that died. Her skin was sloughing off her because the plane's gas was all over her. She was on fire and she was dying. She was screaming, "Help me, help me." She didn't know what was going on. I could just imagine the terror in her eyes and how terrified she must have been, not knowing that she was already dying and that she was going to die very soon. How terrifying is that, to not even know that you're dying because you're in such a daze after being hit by a plane, like That's how they described it, that she actually was hit by the plane, like, the acid and the oil and all the gas was on her, and she was on. It was just sad. I don't want to go over it, honestly, but anyway. I hope you all have a great day, despite any sadness that befalls you on this day, that has befallen you on this day. I hope that you can at least try to get over it as best you can. And if you can't, then go ahead and type down in the comment section down below. I would love to hear it. It'll get a burden off your back, you know. And it'll ease your pain if you talk about it. There's no need to keep it bottled up inside. And really, again, I'd love to hear it because, well, it's just who I am. I love hearing stories about things like that. Hey, if one of your friends or family actually survived the Twin Tower attacks, I'd love to hear that too, you know? That's even more incredible than them passing away in the tower, no offense, because that kind of, like, perseverance to go through that and live is just amazing. Not that not surviving isn't amazing either, but that really sounds bad, doesn't it? I'm sorry. I have, like, so many disabilities. Like, don't blame me if I screw something up that I said. Like, I try to explain describe things, but I have uh, I'll just say it right here. I know I've said it before, but I have autism and Asperger's and ADHD and cerebral palsy and all sorts of damn things wrong with me, and I'm very bad at describing how I feel and describing what I'm trying to say. So please just don't take any offense to what I've said. I try my hardest, you know. Even if I mess up along the lines, I will try my hardest, you know. It's really, really hard for me to put into words how I feel, so saying everything that I said so far is actually quite good for me. And that's all I really want to say for this video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. On sad days like this, I will make videos if I remember, like I remember now. It's not that I don't want to remember, of course, it's just that I've got a very bad memory, but it's 9/11, for God's sakes. If I somehow forget, then I'm a heartless, evil idiot. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day, despite the sadness. Have a great night, despite the sadness. All the sorrow that you've gone through. And please, let me know your stories. I would love to hear them. Because I can't sadly give you a story. So, I'll see you guys then. Please, try not to be so sad today. Even though it is a sad day, I know that we can all get through it together. Goodbye, guys. Have a great day or night. I'll see you later.